certain spirit people will be attracted to certain living people. For whatever reason, you might remind them of someone, or they might just like your energy. And so when you speak, certain people will get more activity than others. So we try and get everyone to sort of call out and see kind of where the activity goes and who it connects to, and then we can utilise that person to increase our activity. They get a bit bored of me. I come here all the time and they're a bit like, oh, it's her again. So tend to sort of use you guys, but if you don't want to call out first of all, have no problem with that whatsoever. We'll just sort of go around the room, and if you really feel uncomfortable, just say pass, or not me, or whatever. And then we can move around the room. So it'll be me, and then comment on yourself, and then you, and then round the circle that way. Okay? Awesome, perfect. So we'll all call out, see what happens, and then we'll start our Ouija session, okay? I'm going to do this without blinding everybody now. There we go. Okay, good evening, Spirit, it's Kelly. I've got lots of people here tonight to communicate with you. Some of these people have seen you before, and some of these people have never met you. And we have Charlie in here tonight as well. So there's lots of different energy in here, lots of different people and spirit energy. Would you please come forward and let us all know that you're here? We're all here to communicate with you out of respect. We just want to know that you're here, what your life was like, what this place was to you. Are you happy that we're here? Are you happy that you can communicate with us in this way? In any way that you can, we'd like for you to just confirm that you're in the room with us and where you're standing. So could you either make a sound where you are, by tapping on something, banging on something, or using your voice, please? Or could you walk around the circle and let us all see you? You can use our energy freely to communicate with us, but we would like to see you tonight and hear from you, please. Okay, next person.
Good evening, spirits. My name is Colin. Coming this evening to communicate with you. I'm already aware that there is a mist over the table, and I've just picked up on a very tall person standing just the other side of the camera to my right. And for some reason I'm sort of rocking from side to side at the moment, and that's been constant for the last 5 minutes or so. So if you'd like to come forward, spirits, and communicate with us, use any form of communication you'd like to. Make a noise, tap on a piece of furniture, make someone go cold or warm. Just let us know that you're here. We want to communicate with you, and we come with the greatest of respect.
Good evening, spirits. My name's Abby. We're here to communicate with you. Could the tall person walking around the table please touch somebody, not the lady in the pink coat? Anybody else though? Or show yourself to everyone? Thank you.
Hi spirits, my name's Amy. Please come and use our energy tonight. Come and touch someone, not the lady in the pink coat. Come and make a noise, bang on the table for us.
Hello spirits, my name's Adam. I'm also aware of somebody around the table at the minute. Sort of dressed in black and
You're very tall.
quite tall, yeah. And definitely a man I'm getting. If you could show us a sign by tapping on the table, or showing yourself in the room as a light, anything at all.
The room seems to have got a lot colder, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So cold.
Yeah, I certainly feel cold over this side of the room.
It's icy.
Are you guys still cold over there? Okay.
Absolutely icy.
Okay. And it's not normally, this is normally such a
Normally what?
Yeah.
really hot building, isn't it? You know,
Yeah.
you're normally quite uncomfortably hot in here normally. Yeah, it's
I don't
very
know
unusual for it to be so
Yes.
cold.
It's my recorder, because I thought I covered the light up, but there seems to be a glow above the door from where I'm standing.
Yeah, I have noticed that as well. Is that from, there is a green light on the camera, maybe it's that? I don't know where the tripod is, otherwise I'd poke it and see. I can see the red light from your recorder that you've, I'm just going to put my hand over that.
Yeah.
Can you see?
I can't see
And
that.
then-
There's like a
It's
white
not there.
light on the right hand side of the door.
Mm,
It's
so
the
I've
only part of the
covered
room that's quite light.
Yeah.
So
The room's
I
gone darker
think
again,
it
like,
is.
you know, turned off the light again.
I
Yeah.
think it's this light. I'm just going to try and cover it with my hand, so I don't know if it's going to mess up the
No.
recording. Sorry. I just want to cover that, and then I'm going to just let that go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which is strange because it's only recently
So I
that
think
it's
it's
flared
that.
up and I've noticed it.
I
Yeah.
think it's because the room's getting dark.
Yeah.
I think that's it,
Probably.
exactly, yeah. And so we're picking up naturally,
Yeah.
our eyes are picking up on any light that's available to us. So, yes, I have to say, just before you said anything, I'd looked over there because I've noticed it was brighter than I sort of was expecting.
I keep getting a light shadow to my left behind Abby.
Okay.
Some about 3.5, 4 foot tall.
Okay.
And I just got a light flash out of the mirror.
Is there a child in the room with us?
I think the one I'm picking up on's a child who keeps stroking my face.
I was going to
Yeah,
say, so
I
that
think they're
could
around
very
here.
well be
I keep
linking in
seeing
with what
this
Abby's picked up on.
Quite
yeah.
a light sort of shadowy mist
Yeah.
round behind you.
If there is a child in here, can you play with one of the dolls or one of the items in the room?
There are lots of objects in here that you can move if you want to, or play with.
Is anybody moving the table at all?
No, I'm
No,
not even
I'm
touching
not
it.
touching it.
Because my hands, got my fingers on it and it's vibrating.
So we try and do a table tilt.
Can do, absolutely, yeah. So for that, what you're going to do is just put your fingertips ever so lightly just on the edge of the table. So you don't need to grip or hold the table, just sort of rest your hands lightly on top. Spirit, if you're looking to communicate with us through the table, either by tapping on the table, rocking it or vibrating it, please feel free to do so. You felt the table vibrating. Can you increase that for us? Is this how you would like to talk to us?
I'm seeing a really big dark mass around you at the moment, Kelly.
Okay.
Was someone whispering just before Colin spoke?
No, but I
Whispering
thought
from the
I.
table
Yeah.
floor at him.
Oh, did you? Did it definitely sound like an airy whispering? Because
Yeah.
some rain did drop out.
No, I definitely
so I-
heard a whisper.
It's alright, Paul, don't worry.
I thought it was actually those guys.
Interestingly, as you speak, if you keep your fingertips gently on the tabletop, you'll actually feel the vibration of the voices through the tabletop into your
Yeah.
fingertips. So that's quite, that's just a physical reality, that is.
I've got a weird sensation because I'm feeling quite cold all over,
Yeah.
but on my right outer thigh, I've got a warm patch as though someone's got their hand there.
Oh, okay.
And it's that part, it feels like it's on fire because the rest of my leg is so cold.
It's so cold in comparison, yeah.
But yeah, there's that, it's constant pressure and heat on
Yeah.
that part of my leg. It's so sort of, a child is sort of just
Did
put
anybody
there.
hear that knocking there?
I
Yeah.
did just hear a little
It's about
tapping,
Yes.
yeah. Yeah. I did hear.
That part of my leg. It's so sort of, a child is sort of just
Did
put
anybody
there.
hear that knocking there?
That part of my leg. It's so sort of, a child is sort of just
Did
put
anybody
there.
hear that knocking there?
That part of my leg. It's so sort of, a child is sort of just
Did
put
anybody
there.
hear that knocking
Yeah,
there?
yeah. I
Yeah.
did just hear that tap. I did hear that tap then, like 2 or 3 taps.
Come on, Spirit, come forward and start moving this table, please. Let us know that you're here.
If there is a child here, don't be scared by the other spirit. We want to help you, want to talk to you.
Can you come forward and speak to us? Is it yourself that is making Colin feel warm? And if you show yourself around by Abby, are you touching her face? Could you tap again for us to indicate a yes?
I'm actually getting a name at the minute.
Okay,
Samuel.
okay, thank you very much.
This feels like the gentleman there.
Okay,
Yeah.
Does Samuel have a surname? Can we get a family name, surname?
I'm not getting one at the minute, but that's just come into my mind.
Samuel.
Yeah.
And as you said that, I got the name Grace as well.
Grace, okay.
That's then.
Hmm?
I can't even talk. So I just heard a thud, like behind you.
Okay.
I just moved my foot, so I do apologise if it's moved, just caught the bottom of the table, so that may be the thud you just heard, sorry.
No, that's okay, don't worry.
Any idea how Samuel is dressed? Have you got any vision on that at all, Adam, how Samuel is dressed?
It just looks in black to me. It's just a black shadow sort of shade.
Okay. Can you detect a beard at all? Do you see a beard?
No.
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 Would you perceive or feel that the gentleman has, say, an Edwardian style of dress, or definitely not an Edwardian style of dress? Is he well dressed or is he not?
It's very hard to tell because at the moment he's literally like a shadowy sort of figure. It's hard to tell anything. More like a cloak.
Sorry, if you're in movements, me, I'll sit down on the floor.
No, that's fine.
It's like he's wearing a cloak.
I just feel like I need to be down the floor.
Does Samuel wish to talk to anybody in particular, or is he here to just witness any vibration on that?
He just seems to be walking around the table at the minute.
Curious about us being here then? Yeah.
Just watching, yeah.
Are you interested in Samuel? 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 Just make contact in some way or other, any way you feel is right. A tap or speak to us in some sort of way, whichever way you feel is right.
Good evening, spirits. I'm Phil. I've been here before and we made itself known before. I was aware of a dark shadow behind over my right shoulder before anybody says anything. So if you are in the room, come and make yourself known.
Hello spirits, my name's Lauren. I am here for the first time tonight, so I do come with the greatest respect, and I've heard a lot about you making yourself known to people before, so it would be great if you could come forward in any way tonight to allow me to experience that as well, whether it's tapping on the table, making a noise, touching someone besides the lady in the pink coat, any way that you feel comfortable. Thank you.
747 goes over.
Just like that.
Yeah, just
On
like that.
on cue.
That's one heck of a sign.
This
Yes,
guy,
exactly, yeah. They're just parachuting in now as we speak.
this guy that's walking around keeps coming up to me and putting his face straight into mine.
Okay.
So almost a challenge.
I was going to say, do you feel that? It's like in an aggressive way?
And one time, while we've been here in the past,
Yes.
when we're doing a spirit board, I was actually pacing round the room, calling the spirit out, and this is what this guy's doing, is pacing round the table.
Yeah.
And every time he passed me, he's literally shoving his face straight up against mine at the moment.
Okay.
And I feel a huge cold blast as he goes past.
Okay. So it's like he's trying to intimidate you.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
No. I know that.
But clearly he doesn't want us here, or is
Yes.
it that he objects to our presence? Does he see us as the same, or does he see us as living, and he is resentful of the fact that he no longer has corporeal form, no longer has the physical life, but has a spiritual life? Does he feel detached?
Every time I come into this room and this guy shows up, I keep getting the word shenanigans, like I'm not having these shenanigans.
And I always get a sense of urgency, and he wants things to move on.
Stood up there.
Is he in front of you now, Colin?
He's just passed me. He's
Just
gone,
past you?
yeah,
Is that
gone
as though he
round.
was walking
Yeah.
towards the door from you?
It's walking round to the right, or he's gone round that way from me. But there are other spirits around as well.
Thank you. As you said that, I felt absolutely cold blast on my shoulders and my neck.
Yeah, he's circling sort of round from my right round that way at the moment. That's where he's been going.
It sounds a bit strange,
Okay.
but
What's your name again,
the
sorry?
room
Paul.
seems to be getting dark.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
Very
Yeah,
much darker.
I'm seeing exactly the same thing.
It's
Yeah.
getting darker, but there's also a white patch appeared on the
I
back
am
wall
picking
that
up on a
wasn't there
nice energy
before.
as well.
Yeah, can you see that?
Right in the middle, and
Yeah.
it wasn't. There was one at either end, but not in the middle. There's
Oh,
one in the
yeah,
middle
I can
now.
see
I
it.
think that's natural, guys. Sorry,
it?
I'm just going to
Okay.
pull that one out. Only because I know that we've put that fabric up in bands, and I think it's separating because of the wind.
Right.
So I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna have to call that one out as potentially natural. Sorry, just to make sure. I just want to rule it out. So I think it's natural.
I'm sensing somebody over my left shoulder now.
Okay.
Stood right, yeah.
And do you get a sense of the energy that is? Does it feel male to you or
feels
female
male.
to you? Okay.
Have we got spirits which are trapped, for want of a better word, trapped here, that perhaps want to move on or can't move on? Perhaps they are frustrated by the fact that they're kept in limbo here. Are they literally contained within these four walls in every true respect that they cannot be free to walk completely to the other side? Is it a frustration on their behalf that they are people who want to move on but can't move on? You know, if they are frustrated,
Yeah.
they have every right to be frustrated.
Of course.
The question I would ask is, we have different souls obviously here,
Yes.
but why don't you move on? Can you not move on? You are not allowed to move on. Have your lives been in some way tainted that it keeps you from completing your journey to the other side? Or have you journeyed completely to the other side and just
Did
come
you hear
back
that bang?
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Huge barrier.
Sorry.
to the other side? Or have you journeyed completely to the other side and just
Did
come
you hear that
back?
bang?
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Huge barrier.
Sorry.
Or have you journeyed completely to the side and just
Did
come
you hear that
back?
bang?
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Huge barrier.
Sorry.
Or have you journeyed completely to the side and just
Did
come
you hear that
back?
bang?
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Huge barrier.
Sorry.
Come on, spirits, come towards us. Use our energy. Could you make a tap in the room? Could you copy this sound?
This Samuel bring anybody else with him, consciously or unconsciously, that he's aware of? Does he seem to be alone?
He does to me, yeah,
Yeah.
at the moment. Someone just tapped the table
I felt that so.
twice, yeah. It came from the opposite side to me. Did anyone else feel it?
I felt it.
I am absolutely. I'm right opposite you when I'm stone cold. Absolutely, that's the first time I've been
Is anyone-
absolutely stone cold.
Someone
I've
just
got
done it
one
again.
half of me that's cold to the side to you, Phil. Has been freezing
I'm
for
abs-
ages, but the side to you, Amy, is not.
See, I've not been cold at all, but now I am absolutely stone cold.
Yeah, it's like an ice block over this side now. And where Abby's sat is absolutely pitch black. I can't see anything in that corner at all now.
I'm seeing a white light at the minute.
As you look at me, is it to your left?
It's behind you. yeah.
In fact, behind me to my over my right shoulder.
Mm,
I thought that was the light coming through the room, but I saw it
yeah.
as well.
And I
Ground
felt
level.
3 taps on the table. Could you, Spirit, could you tap on the table, copy this again?
I've just warmed up.
Mm.
See, strangely, I've sat down here
Mm-hmm.
and my arms, face and legs are freezing cold.
Yeah.
My back that's by the door
Mm-hmm.
is warm.
Which you wouldn't expect, obviously, with your back to the door.
So I think whoever's with me is sort of basically standing behind me and sort of just up against my back.
Okay.
It's unusual, 'cause normally I feel the cold when they're near me, but this is definitely warm.
Spirit, would you like to speak to us? Would you like me to get the communication board out? You've used this device before in this room. Would you like to speak to us through that? If I get it for you, are you ready? Could you indicate a yes, please, by some sort of sign? Affect somebody or make a tapping sound?
Those 2 taps when they talk.
I did hear them just as I was finishing talking, yeah. Okay. we'll go into the communication board session then, guys. So I'm just going to put my lights on just so I don't fall into anybody's lap, because you all know what I'm like, and I will very likely to do
A
that.
soft landing.
No, that's weird.
Sorry.
Sat down here,
Yeah.
I could see these guys in the chairs,
Yeah.
but they're about 1.5 foot taller.
Okay.
And in my head, I kept getting, they're all really big,
Okay.
which I think is why I'm sat down here, because I think that whoever it is wants me to get their perspective.
Their perspective on.
But yeah,
Yeah.
you three literally were a lot taller sat there.
Yeah. Because you would be communicating with something that sees them in as an energy form, and obviously
Yeah.
that is bigger than your
Yes,
physical
yeah.
form. So yeah,
Definitely.
cool, interested, very, very good. Off to a good start. Good lord.
No.
Honestly, it's not.
I'm feeling in my right shoulder for a while.
I bet you were told I was going to be absolutely
I told her
boring.
already. Oh,
Wear a t-shirt, yeah.
But it shows you how bad it is, because you took your coat off last time, didn't
Yeah, but normally walk around here in a t-shirt.
Yeah,
I've literally
exactly.
got my hands in my pockets and
you?
everything.
Yeah.
Last time you took your coat and locked the door.
Yeah.
Okay. This is not going to affect your recording, guys, is it? If I just put this lamp on,
No, no.
is it all right? It's not going to.
No, no.
It's just so you guys can actually see what you're doing. You know, because I get the whole, obviously, you know, Ouija boards in the dark thing, but, you know, that's your rules, to be honest.
Keep getting touched.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It started there, but just then it was there.
Yeah.
So, Ouija board. So for those of you that
Yeah,
haven't done this
the big
before,
bang then.
you do not have to. Please don't feel like you don't feel obligated. Definitely don't feel obligated.
So it's not that windy out there, so it's not the wind that's affecting the doors, but there's definitely a big
Yeah.
bang of a door then.
There was definitely,
Yeah.
yeah.
We've had that before in it, haven't we?
Yeah.
The doors banging.
This is the planchette, okay? So it's through the eye of the planchette, this bit in the middle, that Spirit are going to give you the letter, word or number, okay? I do not resonate with Spirit using the pointy end, and so whenever you use the Ouija board sort of around me, it will always be a bit through the middle. So that is how Spirit are going to communicate with you. If we're kind of not getting any sense making, we'll ask closed questions and we'll just go to yes and no, okay? Otherwise we'll try and get Spirit to spell out whatever they want to spell out. As soon as Spirit have finished spelling something for you or answering, sorry for into your personal space by the way, shove me if I'm too much of a hindrance. As soon as Spirit finish answering a question for you, I expect Spirit to move the planchette to the middle. You don't have to do it for them, let them do it for you, okay? That sort of tells you they finish answering that question, they're ready for the next question, okay? And then they can ask another question and you can go again. You might need to hold the board down, it kind of wobbles just a little
I'll
bit,
hold the
maybe
board
like...
rather than
Yeah,
hold that,
because
because I've
you've
got
got
problems with my hands at the minute. So.
Not a problem, absolutely no issues. So, so then we'll just sort of see where we go. The only other thing I always say to everybody is let Spirit finish spelling whatever they want to spell, unless you feel like you are getting the information from Spirit and you need to say it. Okay? When Spirit give you something that they want to tell you, it's like a burning sensation you can't get rid of. If you get that, then say it. Okay, otherwise let them finish it. Because Spirit could, for example, go to D-I-E, okay, you guys get terrified. Then they just go to T, and that's just me that gets terrified. So let them spell whatever they want to spell, let them speak to you the way they want to speak to you, and we'll see where we go, okay? If we do get communication I'm not happy with, I will end that communication. If we get a personal connection, so someone that is directly connected to you personally, a family member, loved one, whoever it is who maybe has passed over that comes forward, and you're happy to continue the communication, I will let it carry on. If you're not happy with it, I will end it, okay? You just need to let me know what you're happy with. Okay, so other than that, one fingertip lightly on the planchette, and then we'll begin, okay? You don't have to. Don't feel like you need to. Yeah, just watch and see. Just watch and see how it goes. Are you guys all right with the lamp on? Is everybody all right with just a little bit of light? Yeah, so you can see. Okay, Spirit. So we're ready to talk to you now. You've shown yourself to us. We've seen you in shadow form and light form. You've also made a couple of sounds for us to indicate you're ready to speak to us. We are now ready to speak to you. We invite any spirit people connected to this room of positive intent to come forward and speak to us.
Is there anybody in particular they would like to speak to? Is the first question really we should ask. Do you wish to talk to anybody particular in this room, or do you wish to talk to all of us? If there is a name of somebody, would you please spell out the name of the person that you would like to speak to? Please.
Is that moving already a little bit? I thought it shifted, no.
Or are you happy to talk to all of us?
Is Charlie in the room?
Come on, spirits, come forward and start talking to us, please. We want to communicate with you, want to know about your story.
Could you move the planchette where you are in the room? Perhaps you can show us where you're standing so we know where you are. You're free to use our energy to communicate with us. Please don't go all quiet now. You've shown yourself to
So
us
they're
already.
happy to be quiet at the moment.
No, that's it.
How frustrated. Your presence will be very welcome, so please don't hesitate to come forward and speak if you wish to.
Come on, spirits. We know that you're here. We know that you want to communicate with us because you have been doing a lot around us and touching people and affecting people. Now's your chance to actually talk to us by using this device in the middle of the table. If you start moving it around, then we can find out more about you.
Come on. One at a time, please. We just need one spirit person to come forward. Please use the energy of the group. Use the energy of everybody in the room, not just those with their finger on the planchette. Please use all of our energy to come forward and speak to us. We'd very much like for you to come and talk to us. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
You know, they could all be nudging each other going, you go first.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, exactly. No, you go.
You go first. Go first.
We know there's one or two strong characters in this room. Can you come forward and take control?
Adam, do we still have Samuel in the room? Do you feel his presence?
I'm not actually feeling anything at the minute, but other people feel different things, don't they? So
That has been slowly moving off the letter T.
Off the T towards the...
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
going away from him, has
towards the
I think
unit.
that might be our vibration. Yeah.
It's not a sudden movement, but it's a very slow movement away from myself at the moment.
Spirit, if that's you, can you use our energy and make it a proper movement for us, please?
Come on, as soon as you start moving this planchette, it will get easier for you. As soon as you use the energy and just give it a great big shove, it will get easier to move around. And then you can move around the board and we can find out who you are. We've had two names called out tonight so far, Samuel and Grace. Are either of you still here in the room? Would either of you like to come and speak to us?
You hear that tap then?
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
Okay, does this bell work? Take it that's a bell.
It is.
Am I right reading it?
Yeah. Oh, were you drawn to it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. Thank you. But yeah, go for it. It works.
Okay, spirits. Bells have been used throughout history to call people to them. And to ring this bell now to bring you to the sound. So follow the sound of the bell and come and communicate with us, please. Is there any children here? Does that sound familiar to you to come to school? Can you come forward now please and communicate with us? Use a device in the middle of the table.
So I just want a short blast of cool air, as if it was somebody blue.
Come on now. bell has been rung. This session has now started.
You're going to be late for school.
Come and speak to us. If it is you that was trying to intimidate Colin earlier, your presence felt like you were frustrated.
Is it moving to the right?
Seems like it's trying.
Could you tell us if that's you, if you are frustrated by us being in here?
Yeah, put your finger on it, see. Unless you don't want to.
It's only if the planchette really starts to move that the board might twist and you might need to hold the board down, otherwise it will be fine. Which is because the table's so shiny.
That's ultimately I've got all of it.
Come on then.
Can you spell your name for us?
That's it. Come on then.
Thank you, Spirit.
Start speaking to us. Well done.
Awesome.
Hey, isn't it?
You need to make that communication clearer, please, Spirit. If you are going to a letter, please take the planchette right over the letter. Make it really
Is that an
clear.
R?
Or is it going out? Sorry, I'm looking at the pointer. It's pointing at the E, isn't it? But it's the R. It's underneath.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Yes.
Does your name begin with an R?
Does your name begin with R? Could you indicate yes or no, please? Yes or no at the top of the board. Could you please let us know? Thank you.
No.
Okay, Spirit, please move the planchette back to the centre of the board to let us know you finished answering that question. Thank you.
Can you tell us your age?
How old are you? One at a time, who wants to speak to us? Okay, you want to spell something out for us? That's fine. Can you make your communication clear, please? You need to put the I of the planchette, Spirit, right over the letter, please. Make that really clear and really obvious for us. Could you move the planchette off the letter that you're currently on and then back onto it, please, so that we know what letter you wish to go to? Thank you. And then back to the letter, please, and put the round circle right over the letter. The middle part for us, so that we can see what you mean. Stop, Jen.
It is a...
Can you make that clear, Spirit, please? You're over two letters at the moment. We don't really understand what it is you're trying to say. That's better. That's what we need, Spirit. That's an S. Thank you. Next letter. Next letter, please, Spirit. Whatever it is you're trying to spell for us. C. Next letter. S, C. Next letter, please.
Come on, Spirit, use the energy.
Could be initials.
Is that your initials?
Just asked, what do you want? I've got, I want this lot to behave.
I want this lot to behave.
School teacher. Was it
Is
all
that
this?
headmaster we read about?
Yeah, pupils. They should
Is
behave
it the black
themselves.
cloak underneath?
Possibly.
Colin, as you're pacing up and down,
Mm.
it's almost as though that tall person's following you, mimicking you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This did happen last time, didn't it? You were pacing up and down.
Yeah, last time I was going round and round, but now I just feel like I'm sort of almost trapped here. Just
Okay.
Are you following Colin? If you are, come and play with us on the board.
there's a lot of anger building up at the moment.
Yeah. Lauren, is your family Irish?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. That just
That's tricky.
Sorry, no, I'm hearing all sorts of stuff and it's just, I need to know where I'm at. And I thought it was you, but I just wanted to double check it weren't either.
Did anybody hear that tapping?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Really
right.
clear,
Did
wasn't
you
it?
hear that? You feel that?
Under the table.
Yeah,
There's two
right.
times.
Either.
It's under the table. It's actually
Yeah, under the table. It's
Okay.
at the top.
Are we talking to Grace? Is Grace on the table talking to us? Yes or no?
Very neutral on that.
Is it a little girl that's talking to us?
I feel like it's that man again.
I don't feel like
If
it's
you-
a child.
If
Right,
you're a
yeah.
child and can't
Just,
read,
can I just stay in just 1 minute? Sorry, let's just. Right, come on now. I want one communicator, a new person, no one that's been on before, fresh new person, and then we're all going to go and get coffee. So can you please make it worth our time? I'd like somebody to come and speak to us, please, of positive intent, who wants to answer some questions about themselves. We're here to learn about you. We're not here to take the mick out of you or anything like that. We're here out of respect for you, and we'd like to know who you are. Is there a communicator now that would like to speak to us? Yes or no, please? If you're going to go there, then I know who you are. Like, what is wrong with you? Do you know what I mean?
No, I'm not here.
No, there's no one here. No, we've all gone home. Really?
Can you move the planchette? No.
It didn't go, it went well.
Sorry.
It didn't go all the way to no, so it went well.
The mood in the room is definitely
Are you
lifted.
spelling the
Yes,
name
you're
again?
right, it has. Come on, next letter, Spirit, please. This is it. This is what we're
There
talking
we
about.
go.
Is it L or J?
It was nearer L.
L-A.
Next letter,
Is
please.
the mood in the room just lifted?
Yeah.
You're sitting there smiling.
Yeah. I feel quite jolly sat here. I feel
Yeah.
quite uncomfortable over there.
Yeah. Yeah, as it's lifted big time.
C.
G. J-A.
Gold
Yeah.
Yeah.
LACG.
Are you playing with us and don't want to talk? You did this last time.
Yeah.
You started messing around.
Yeah, yeah, just starts messing around.
Back
and
to
just
middle,
saying
Spirit,
rubbish.
please.
Back to middle, Spirit. Come on then, let's have some fun with you then. Thank you, Spirit.
If you don't want to talk to us, why are you here?
Let's play games. Do you like playing games?
Oh. Let's play games with people.
I'm playing one now.
Yeah,
Is that now?
it's
That's
right in the
not
middle.
an
It's not
anything.
yet. You couldn't really tell definitively.
Could we ask for a name, please, of who we're currently talking to, please? Who are we communicating with? Could we have your name, please?
Is that a definitive letter? I can't see.
Ah.
Can you move it
That's what it
directly
does.
over a letter, please?
Yeah. What's your name, please? Who are we talking to? Come on. Back to the middle, please. Thank you. Is there something that you would like to ask her? So, what you've got her here, is there anything that you want to know specifically? Is there something that you would like to ask her? So, what you've got her here, is there anything? Is there something that you would like to ask her? So, what you've got her here, is there anything? Is there something that you would like to ask her? So, what you've got her here, is there anything? Is there something that you would like to ask her? So, what you've got her here, is there anything? Is there something that you would like to ask her? So, while you've got her here, is there anything that you want to know specifically?
It's just literally gone into the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Easy to ask an age.
Yeah.
Could you tell us your age, please?
I don't think he's entirely.
You think it's
I
something
think
similar?
it's somebody taking the microphone.
Please,
See, I feel like with the child, but I still feel like that tall gentleman stood over there.
Yeah.
Walking.
No, you're spot on. You're on. All of you are honestly spot on.
So is
Exactly right.
your first name Jack?
No, I've just gone off the edge of the board.
You might have to lift it. It's got like a little foot, so
Alright,
you might just need lifting up.
No.
Is this Grace?
Oh, I've gone really cold.
We've got Grace on the table. Wanted to talk to us. Move the planchette into the middle, please.
Then putting on the
Yeah.
table
So
again.
definitely.
Yeah, big
thank
tap.
you.
Move the planchette
And
again.
again.
Move the planchette into the middle, please. Then we can ask you. Yes.
Oh, I've gone really cold.
We've got Grace on the table. Wanted to talk to us. Move the planchette into the middle, please.
Then putting on the
Yeah.
table
So
again.
definitely.
Yeah,
thank
big
you.
tap. Move the planchette
And
again.
again.
Move the planchette into the middle, please.
Oh, I've gone really cold.
We've got Grace on the table. Wanted to talk to us. Move the planchette into the middle, please.
Then putting on the
Yeah.
table
So
again.
definitely.
Yeah,
thank
big
you.
tap. Move the planchette
And
again.
again.
Move the planchette into the middle, please.
Oh, I've gone really cold.
We've got Grace on the table. Wanted to talk to us. Move the planchette into the middle, please.
Then putting on the
Yeah.
table
So
again.
definitely.
Yeah,
thank
big
you.
tap. Move the planchette
And
again.
again.
Move the planchette into the middle, please. Then we can ask you. Yes.
Would you like us to leave?
Come on, Spirit, spell us your name.
It's gone.
Misery. Misery guts.
Do you want us to go for a coffee?
Go for a pint.
Is there any other spirits that can come forward?
Anybody one final time? We're here with our energy for you, but I'd like you to use it effectively, please. Please don't just drain our energy for no reason. We would like a positive communicator.
I've just gone right warm.
Have you?
Yeah.
Would Robert like to step forward?
I
We
think
have-
I've the name Richard.
Or do we
Just because
have,
of the R, every time R came up, I was like, I don't know why I have Richard.
or do we have a Robert in the room? Is Robert standing in the room?
Yes or no, please, Spirit?
It feels like it doesn't.
No.
It's
Oh,
trying
Robert's
to
there.
move, but not.
When it's just the
No.
three of us, it don't hardly move, but when there's more
It's the
energy
more
on
energy,
it, yeah,
isn't it?
seems.
Keep one finger there.
Okay.
Could we
please.
spell out the name of who we are communicating with, please? Spell your name for us. We'd like to know who you are. Because we come in peace and love to talk to you, we just want to talk to you, really.
Are you the person making me really hot?
Undecided. Could be any spirit in the room.
Could just be me.
Psychosomatic.
Come on now, we're going to go in a moment. Would you like to speak to us? Is there somebody now that would like to speak to us? If there is, please go to yes and we will stay. If you don't, then we are going to go and end this session. Is there somebody here now who would like to speak to us?
It just feels like the energy's depleted.
Mm.
Your Nana, Lauren, seems to have been the most energetic visitor that we've
I know.
had. And the most definitive as well.
Okay, then we end this session. Thank you, any spirit people that came through to us. Thank you to everybody who came through to speak. That we end this session now. Thank you. Cool. Okay. Right. Let's get you all caffeined up, shall we? Before we carry on.
Kelly, is there anything sort of special about this mirror here? At all?
Not that I'm aware of.
Right.
I I know Jess and Nathan bought it, but I don't know from where. I don't know. Or tapping or whatever else. Alrighty. Is everybody okay? Yes, everybody all feel comfortable?
Yes, thank you.
I'm going to sit on these 2 chairs. Could you turn your torch on? Alright, thank you very much. Okay, so I'm just going to put my phone on that coat just there. Okay, so I will begin. Good evening, Spirit, it's Kelly. Got lots of people in here tonight to come and see you, lots of people that have come to get to know you. We had some experiences upstairs and now we've come down here to join you. Could you please come forward in any way that you can, let us know that you're here. We have a doll and a person next to that doll inside the cupboard. If there is anybody connected to that doll, could you make your presence known please inside that cupboard? And if there are any spirit people connected to this school inside this room at the moment, could you please make your presence known? Can you walk around amongst us? Can you touch somebody, make someone go hot or cold? Can you move one of the chairs, move one of the items in here, rattle the door, bang on the table, or just use your voice please to communicate with us? In any way that you can, we're looking for that communication now, please.
Hi spirits, it's Colin again. We're coming to a different part of the building. We know there are spirits that do come into this room. So we call you all forward now. Call any spirits that want to come forward and communicate with us. We come with the greatest respect, light and love. We ask you to use our energy, affect any of the bits and pieces around the room, knock on something, tap on something. Let us know that you're here. We just want to know about you, why you're here, and what stories you might have to tell us. Thank you.
Hello spirits, I'm Abby. Please come forward. Please make a noise, touch one of us, bang on the door, bang on the table. I feel quite angry in this cupboard, guys.
You feel angry?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi spirits, Lauren. I've not been down here before, it is my first time here and I would really like to meet you. Whether you choose to come forward by touching someone, making a noise, moving anything, any way that you can let yourself known to us, that would be great.
Hi spirits, I'm Amy. I've been in this room before. I know there's a lot of you that like to come into this room, so if you could please come forward, affect someone, make a noise for us, that would be great, thank you.
Hello spirits, my name's Adam. I've come here to meet you all. If you could give us some activity in this room, we'd be ever so grateful. Could you tap on the table, communicate in that way? If there's any children here, come forward. We come here with respect.
Our spirits, this is Paul. Anything that you can do or you feel fit to do, please let us know that you're here. Tap on the table, speak to us with your voice, whistle, anything that you can do. Call upon our images. Thank you.
Words and noises in my belly button.
That's the claustrophobia in the cupboard.
I was going to say, how are you feeling now? You were feeling angry a moment ago. Do you still feel angry?
No, I feel cold on one side, the side where the doll is,
Yeah.
and it feels like something keeps touching my arm where the doll is.
Okay.
And I feel like I don't want to turn around and look at the doll.
Okay. Are you happy to stay in the cupboard or do you want to come out?
I'm fine.
Okay.
While the last gentleman was talking,
Yeah.
it sounded like I heard a sort of a sneeze or something out in the corridor.
Okay.
There's definitely noise through that side of the door.
I heard something in the corridor while Patrick was talking. But I thought it was somebody's stomach, but I wasn't sure.
Okay.
In my head, someone said, "What are you lot doing here?"
Okay.
And I think I've just seen an arm brush over the table. I'm sure I'm not seeing things.
Down here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've just seen the movement, yeah. At the table height?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've just seen it.
Someone is definitely touching my arm.
So strangely, that voice that said that is a very rough, common voice. It doesn't sound like an educated person necessarily.
Okay.
Because it was like, "What are you lot doing here?"
Has something
That's
just,
what
something just tapped in the middle of the room then? It sounded like something.
I don't know. Was that you, Abby? Did you make it?
I did move in the cupboard.
Yeah, it might have been. Do you want to come out?
It sounded like something had been chucked across the
You're right,
floor.
love?
Yeah, I'm coming out.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Yeah. Have you got a
Sounds
torch?
like
Are you alright?
Oh, strong.
Do you want to speak closer? Did anybody else want to sit down next to Charlie?
I'm good.
Yeah, go for it.
Is there something on the, when you sit down in the cupboard, is there something on your right hand side above your head? Is there something making a white
Yeah.
glow?
It's-
That's what I thought I saw before when I was talking.
There is a curtain in there and it's
Right.
got some light on it.
Even when it was dark.
That was what I thought.
Is there? Sorry, is it like a white hole or something? Sorry, I didn't know. I wasn't going to told you
I
guys.
just can't. It's just
Oh,
like
okay.
above
Oh, I
my
see.
head.
Right. Okay. So over here,
Yeah.
that is there's a shelf. And I think some of the enamels and those come off. So I think that if I covered that white bit, I think that's what it is. You can't normally see it because we've got a little bit of light here. And then this white bit here is a bit of curtain.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't.
That's what I thought the
I didn't
shadow
know,
was when I
sorry.
was talking about.
I'll fold that and then.
That noise in the corner there, was one of you guys moving?
Yes.
I'm just moving.
Okay,
The
that's
chair's
fine.
a bit creaky.
Yep.
Okay, spirits, if you are starting to make your presence known, can you please do that a little bit stronger for us? So we're picking up on some subtle things, some subtle changes. Could you make those more significant? We can feel you. We know you're here. So can you keep going, please? Can you do something else for us to confirm your presence? If you are out in the corridor, please come into the room. There's plenty of energy here for you to use. And you can use that energy, please, to talk to us.
So I'm getting a picture of a child, boy, about 10 or 11,
Yeah?
shorts, nothing on his feet,
Okay.
bit of a rag top that he's wearing, don't know, looks quite dirty.
Okay.
Trying to find out more about him.
No, that's fine. So, are you connecting to him in this room right now? He's in here.
That's who said, "What are you lot doing here?" So I'm assuming
it's
that.
so good to you, right?
Yeah, so I'm guessing that he's associated with this area.
Yeah.
Whether he's actually from the school or before the school, I'm not sure. If it was before the school, it made much more sense because you'd think you wouldn't be used to other people.
Can you give an impression of yourself, Spirit, to somebody in the room? Colin has made a connection to a boy. Is there anybody else in the room that would like to make a connection with another person? Perhaps give them an image in their mind of you. Give them your name. Tell them about yourself so that they can tell all of us.
Kelly, to your right hand side, something almost dancing around from where I'm sitting now. It literally looks like a dark shape, literally bobbing up and down and dancing around from left to right, but sort of 2 or 3 feet above your head level to your right.
Okay, thank you. Are you coming down and using my energy? Please feel free to do so. Is there anything else you can do to make your presence known? You've been seen. Can you make that movement bigger, more pronounced, so other people can see you? Could you maybe show your face?
Can I just ask, Patrick, have you got something on the chair next to you that keeps lighting up?
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah, sorry, it's mine.
Ah,
I
right.
turned it over.
I haven't seen that.
No, I just kept on seeing getting a flash of light.
Yeah. Technology, I'm afraid, sorry.
No, that's all right.
How are you feeling in the cupboard?
I'm feeling fine at the moment.
Right. Okay.
I still keep getting touched on the thing,
Okay.
even though I'm covered in.
Come on, spirits, come forward. Let us know that you're here. We've seen people moving around in this room before. We've heard you and felt you. Come forward and make your presence known, please.
Are you sat back in the cupboard?
Now I'm leaning forward. As you know, when you asked if it was all right, I was fine.
Yeah.
I've all of a sudden got an headache.
You've got a headache?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I just think we're gonna...
Is he sitting forward? Is that so?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right forward.
Do you want to step out from the cupboard? You'd be happy to leave it.
Yeah, does anybody else want to sit there?
Yeah, go on.
No taken.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna go, Colin. Okay, yeah, swap out, that's fine.
Is there anybody else?
Really? That's a real pressure headache.
Yeah. I don't mind.
Okay, Spirit, had a move around with the energy. Moved a few people around. Could you indicate where you are, please, in the room? Could you perhaps make a sound? There's lots of wood panelling in this room. Could you knock on the panelling to indicate where you are? There are empty chairs. Could you pull up a chair? We'd like confirmation you're here. It'd be great if everybody tonight could have an experience with you. A personal experience or a group experience. Something so that they know you were here and that there is life after physical death. Can you do that for us in any way? Prove to us that you're here.
There's a glass on the table. Sliding that glass would be an excellent way of proving presence, wouldn't it? Because we would hear it if we couldn't quite see it in this light. So if you wish to move a glass, you have a glass on the table to move. Would you like to move the glass, please? No takers.
Got very cold over here.
You've gone cold.
Yeah, my left side, yeah.
Someone touched my left elbow.
Oh, I'm in there.
Someone's touched your left elbow.
Mm-hmm.
So that's beside yeah, Charlie, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You were just touched, yeah. Okay.
Charlie's little spirit, though, is a friendly little spirit, surely. No?
Um,
Because obviously the doll is a child, isn't it? And the manifestation of a child.
Colin, have you got something flashing that's underneath your chair?
Ah, it's my bloody phone.
Not technology again.
I know, yeah.
The thing is, it shouldn't turn on, but every now and again it just decides to turn on by itself. If the spirit that's attached to Charlie would like to come and sit right next to me, people in the room might be able to see you. If you come and sit down here, we can have a chat. The other two that sat in this cupboard, did you get a sort of pressure in your head?
That was, yeah,
Yeah.
literally.
Yeah.
Is your date gone off now?
Yeah, round the back of my head there's quite an intense pressure down.
Yeah.
You're not going to intimidate me, you're not going to scare me.
I got the feeling it was something much bigger than the doll sat there.
Yes.
And I just didn't want to turn around and look at it.
Yeah, no, that's...
Come on talk to us.
Okay, Charlie. So if you are making your presence known now, and you're using the energy of other people, please do no harm. You can use their energy to communicate with us. Could you let us all know that you're here? Could you perhaps make a big light for us in that cupboard that you're sat in? Could you rattle the doors so we know you're there? Is there something that you can do in that space, using that closed-in energy to let us all know that you're here, please? What could you do?
Actually asked for a light. I saw a huge flash of light up in the top right hand corner and down the bottom by the window.
Out here in the room?
Yeah, right up in the corner, on top of the ceiling.
It's going cold again in this corner.
I'm freezing cold.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Took my coat off.
A black.
It's nice and snug in there.
Cold blast on my neck.
Yeah.
I've got a really overwhelming feeling of suicide
Okay.
for some reason.
No, okay, that's fine.
Not personal, I hope.
No, definitely not.
Yeah, I haven't really drinking that much.
You know, if you want to talk, we'll
understand. Yeah.
I had it upstairs as well though.
Okay.
Yeah. In the rest area.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you get any impression with how this person took their own life, with how they were responsible for their own passing?
Not at the
Did it give you any
moment.
feelings at the moment? Do you
No.
feel pain anywhere, or sick, or anything like that?
Just around my left shoulder in a minute and neck.
Okay. Okay.
It just feels quite strong.
Okay.
It's actually getting warmer and warmer in this cupboard.
Okay. Have you sat with your feet forward, Colin?
Yeah.
That's fine.
Not massive, don't they?
Yeah.
Look like you got clown feet.
It does feel.
But
Is
I
there
have
people with your feet?
because when you were sat in there and your feet were back, I could see 2 feet like that, which I know they were Charlie's, but I couldn't tell if
Wasn't tall.
this was quite much of Charlie. It looked a little bit too close to us. Let's just check in where everybody is. What's over there?
I'm getting the impression that where the doll is, there is something tall there.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
felt like that.
Yeah.
I'm getting that now.
Okay. Do you feel that this connection to being responsible for their own passing, do you think that's connected to the dog, or do you feel that's someone else maybe that's in the room?
This feels like somebody in the room connected to the building.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you.
I keep feeling the urge to sort of peek around the door to where you are, Kelly.
Yeah.
It's just my head keeps tilting that way to have a little peek round.
Peek at me, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. That's Charlie trying to creep me out.
So it is a playful spirit.
Yes, it is.
Did
Yeah.
anybody hear that?
I did. I was
Yeah.
just going to say
Yeah.
that. I don't
That was me.
So it is a playful spirit.
Yes, it is.
Did
Yeah.
anybody hear that?
I did.
So it is a playful spirit.
Yes, it is.
Did
Yeah.
anybody hear that?
I did.
So it is a playful spirit.
Yes, it is.
Did
Yeah.
anybody hear that?
I did. I was
The
just.
internal door.
That was quite loud. Yeah, yes, it
It was a
was.
door.
In the corridor.
It was, yeah.
And I think that when we went outside, there's hardly any wind as such, so there's no way the wind would be able to shut those doors like that.
Obviously, you guys that have been here before, you felt the doors. They're not light
Yeah.
doors. They're quite heavy, to be fair. You do have to push them to get them to open. How are you guys feeling over there in that corner?
I'm cold.
So it's
I'm
very
cold.
Cold.
You're all cold, are you?
And I can see a light at the top of the door.
Okay.
Can we hear your footsteps in the room?
If you were responsible for your own passing, we do not judge you for that anymore. That's not something that people judge others on anymore. You're free to talk about that with us if you wish.
I've got absolutely freezing.
Okay.
I just saw something in a cupboard, like a big dark shadow, but it can't be Colin because it's on the other side.
Yeah, okay.
It's stuck next
Where
to
the other camera is in the corner of the room, that's gone darker because it was casting a light onto the
I thought
light
I just
chair there.
back in the corridor.
Did you read either?
I thought it was some furniture being dragged
Yeah.
rather than a van.
It was a bit.
Yeah, I thought I just heard that noise as well. It was just as you guys were speaking over there, just as you were saying that you were going to really cold.
Mhm.
That was you.
It's stuck next
Where
to
the other camera is in the corner of the room, that's gone darker because it was.
It's stuck next
Where
to
the other camera is in the corner of the room, that's gone darker because it was.
It's stuck next
Where
to
the other camera is in the corner of the room, that's gone darker because it was casting a light.
I could see movement then in front of Colin.
In front of Colin.
Yeah.
It's like there's someone stood there.
I saw a flash of light in front of me then,
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like child high.
which is interesting because I had that warm feeling on my thigh again earlier.
Okay, yeah.
If there's a child here and you want to play with Charlie, why don't you come up and give him a big cuddle?
In a moment, we're going to all just move around the table and focus our energy on a tighter space. Rather than trying to fill this whole room with energy for you to do stuff for us, we will focus our energy at the table. Are you happy to do that? Is that your belly, Colin?
Yeah.
That's fine. If you could make a sound to indicate that you're happy to talk to us. Maybe at the table you could tap on the table or tilt the table to let us know you're here. We could use Okay, let's move to the table, guys. Take your chairs, that's fine. I'll put Charlie in it. Oh, just right. Okay, we're focused now on a smaller area. Could you please come forward?
That's someone, yeah.
Is someone actually tapping the table?
Not even touching it.
I've just got a cold blast on my hands.
I think it's just a creaker, isn't it?
Freezing.
I'm still freezing down in there.
Okay, so if you guys want to put your fingertips lightly on the top of the table. See if we can get that communication to build then. If you were just vibrating the table or tapping on the table to talk to us, can you do it again please, a bit more clearly? So that everybody can hear you or feel you. We'd like to know you're here.
Come on, spirits, come forward, use that energy. Start affecting the table for us, please.
If there is someone connected to the school, a teacher or a student. Maybe you could come now and speak to us. Come and say hi.
Did anybody hear it breathe heavily towards the cupboard?
I heard that. I did hear that. I didn't know
I
if
heard
one of you guys didn't say anything, but I thought I heard like someone exhaled quite loudly. Yeah.
So you had that ripple through.
Please use everybody's energy spirit. Please take your energy from everybody. Please don't use any one person as your battery. We're all here to talk to you. We're all here to have some sort of communication with you. Could you make a sound now, or tap on the table, or vibrate the table to indicate if you are connected to the school?
Calling all the spirits in the building to come into this room now, to bring you energy. Come here, start playing with the table, see if you can make it move for us, please. Every single spirit in the building, come into this room, please. Any in the basement, if you want to come up through the floor. Any from upstairs, if you want to come down and join us. All the spirits in this building, come forward and come into this room. Come on, spirits, we know you can do that. We know that you can affect the table. Can you come forward, please, and start making the table move?
Spirit, could you copy this sound like this?
Come on, spirits, we know you're here, you like to visit this room. Some of us have had things happen here before. Did anybody just kick the table?
Did someone do that?
Somebody kicked the table.
I didn't kick my heel plate.
If that was you, spirit, kicking the table, can you do it again?
Shut up, Stella. Oh dear, oh dear.
So you've got noisy joints, this poor chap's got a noisy tummy.
Oh, my belly joins us on ghost hunts all the time.
What a great sound effect, but it's not what we're looking for.
No. Although if you could do that in this room, that'd be quite good.
You click it and press it.
It lifted.
I felt the table.
Did someone just wobble the table then?
You just did.
Just
Right, okay, yeah,
That's
okay.
what I felt.
Yeah, that's fine.
It felt like it lifted in this corner a bit.
Spirit, if that was you, can you do that again for us, please?
I literally got no energy. My head's like, I could lay down on the table and go to sleep, like put my head down and be gone.
Did anyone hear a whimper there?
Do you want to
It came from
sit back?
near the door.
Get away from the table for now.
It sounded like a girl.
Is anybody's kind of rocking the table now?
No.
Can we all just join little fingers and try and get a full circle going, try and get a flow of energy going?
Yeah, stop smiling.
That way we might just get some level of energy flowing around the table that way. Come on, Spirit, you've got us all joined now. We've got a human chain giving you all the energy that we've got. Use that energy and start affecting the table for us, please. Make it shudder, make it vibrate, bounce it, whatever you want to do to it. Just let us know that you're here and affect the table. If you don't want to do that, just chairs?
I think it was one behind.
I thought it
I
was.
don't know. It was definitely over here.
You sound like it's more towards the window.
Yeah.
If that's you loitering in the far reaches of the room, come forward to the table. Bring your energy here, please.
Somebody tap it.
Is that one of you guys over there?
No.
Okay, thank you, Spirit. If that was you, thank you for bringing your energy forward. Can you do that again for us, please?
I feel really cold. Really, really cold.
That's it. Come on then. If that's you coming around the table, come closer.
I'm warm for once.
Come on, can you affect everybody, please? Move around the circle.
Freezing.
Let everyone know that you're here.
Thank you.
Table tapped again.
Yeah, that's it. Keep it going. Build the energy up. The more you build it up, the easier it's going to be for you to move this table.
Come on, we know you're here now. We can feel you.
Yeah.
Keep going, keep talking to us.
That's it. Come on, build your energy up. More spirits come into this room. Use our energy. Use the energy that we're giving to you freely. Move this table for us, please. Can you make it jolt one way or the other? Yeah, that's it. Keep it going. Build the energy up. The more you build it up, the easier it's going to be for you to move this table.
Come on, we know you're here now. We can feel you.
Yeah.
Keep going, keep talking to us.
That's it. Come on, build your energy up. More spirits come into this room. Use our energy. Use the energy that we're giving to you freely. Move this table for us, please. Can you make it jolt one way or the other?
You don't feel it moving, like vibrating slightly? Not much.
That's it. Come on, spirits. Keep using the energy. Keep coming closer and closer to our voices. Come into this group. Come into this room.
Did anybody hear another heavy breathing?
I just did, yes.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's all right. That's the problem. You don't have to breathe.
I'd rather we did.
Can you touch somebody around the table?
Yes. One or two very strong spirit people in this room. Can you come forward and start tapping the table and start making it move? Maybe bang right in the middle of it for us. Last time we were here, one of you was actually on the table, if I remember rightly.
Come on, spirit, can you make a tapping sound again?
So you can,
Dad, hey, did that just move?
It feels like it was vibrating.
Oh, wow.
If there's a spirit affecting Abby, can you do something else? Let us know. Knock the table.
Come on, now Spirit, you can't just take Abby's energy without then using that to show us that you're here. If you're standing near to Abby or you're drawn to her for some reason, tilt the table towards her or push the table towards her.
all the children around, do you want to come forward and play and start playing with the table and making it move? I'm getting that pressure in your head again.
Okay.
Is anyone else getting that?
Yeah, I've got pressure. I feel like the room's spinning.
Yeah.
Slowly, but it's
Yeah.
spinning.
That's
Good.
what, yes, yeah,
Perfect.
yeah.
That's great.
Can you do that to the table, not us, please?
Come on. Use that energy. I know you're spiraling the energy around. To use it, can you focus it now, please? Can you focus it in one place? Any spirit people that are in here work together.
Pendulum.
We'd like to know you're here.
I'm just rocking.
You're rocking, I've done it upstairs, yeah. Come on then, spirit, that's it. Start affecting us and then start affecting the table.
I've done this.
Come on then.
This is weird.
Where are you in the room?
That's the chap that I was channeling upstairs.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
My hands are shaking over in there.
I can't stop.
Is the headmaster here?
Is this a tall gentleman that isn't the headmaster?
Any of the teachers? Any of the children? Any visiting spirits come forward and
I
affect
had
the
a deep
table?
breath again to the
Yeah.
right hand side just in front of the
I
cupboard.
did breathe in.
That was you.
No, it was an exhale, not a breathe in.
Yeah, exactly.
This is the weirdest, this is.
Yeah, that was you, mate.
Just looking from side to side.
I feel like a giant pressure just on me. I think like I feel like I'm just slowly
Yeah,
slumping down.
That's what's happening.
It's really, when
Yeah.
I can't keep my
Yeah.
head up, my head hurts, so
Yeah.
I just drop it, I can't keep up.
That's it. If you're affecting people around the table, thank you for that. Can you take the energy away from them and put it into the table, please?
Come on now, focus the energy, please. Use that energy, but focus it on the table. Can you tilt the table for Come on now, focus the energy, please. Come on now, focus the energy, please. Come on now, focus the energy, please. Use that energy, but focus.
I feel like someone's put their hand on the right shoulder. It's very irritating and whatever's happened is sort of very uncomfortable feeling.
I feel like a breeze under the table. I feel like a breeze under the table. Across my knees.
If there's someone under the table, can you push the table upwards quickly for us, please? Give a big jolt.
Can you push up against the table? 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 Can you push up against the table?
But if it was from or it kind of went up.
Lifted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on then, can you do it again?
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you. Let's go.
Do you like pushing the table? Do you like pushing it up?
Is there a child down there hitting the table and pushing it upwards? Oh, wow.
So you are a child.
That was a big push.
Shows how strong you are.
Are you a girl? If you're a girl, could you do that again? Are you a boy?
If there's more than one child under there, can you do that for us?
Anybody shuffling it towards the cupboard?
Oh, that sounded like someone drummed their fingers on the table then. It sounded like, but louder. Come on, Spirit, if that's your effect in the table, carry on doing it, please. Oh,
What the?
whoa! Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Did this table just
You just slip into the walls. That's it.
I
Whoa.
was imagining it.
Every pair of them on my arms just stood up. Come on, Spirit, thank you for doing that. Do that again, please. Shove it right towards me if you want to. That was amazing.
I think he came towards me.
Yeah, it's back this way. Thank you so much. Is that the children under the table doing that? Can you do that again?
Fantastic.
That was really, really good. Thank you so much.
Can you do that again for us then?
My legs have gone freezing cold.
Should we play a game?
Now I'm quite warm.
Yeah, that's great.
I was freezing, now I'm
Yeah.
warm.
So I was on the opposite, I've gone completely cold.
Sounds like it tapped it in the middle of the table.
Thank you so much for that, Spirit. Use that energy. Slide that table again if you can. That was really, really good.
Like it's swapping places.
Oh, that's amazing. If you're still under the table, can you do that again? Can you lift the table and push it for us again? Thank you, that's it. Use the energy. Build the energy up. Take it from us. We give it to you freely. Start moving. Oh, thank you. Oh, wow.
That is brilliant.
That is incredible.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I am absolutely freezing.
That is really amazing.
Really cool.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Wow.
I just
That's a good 6 inches there.
bang in the corridor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've not moved.
That was... Okay.
That's got to move a good 6 inches, doesn't it? That's it. Come on, Spirit. Thank you so much for that. Do it again. Push it right back towards me. Push it so far that we have to move backwards.
Come on then, let's
Come
play
on.
a game, Spirit.
That was really, really good. That's it. Keep it going, Spirit. You can do this. Come on. Yes, come on. Excellent. Keep going. Keep going. That is incredible. Thank you so much. Come on, keep going. Keep going.
Stand up.
Come on in, Spirit. Start moving this table for us, please. You're doing so well.
We're all about to start running.
That's it. Well done. Thank you so much. Keep going. Come on, Spirit. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Turn it all the way around for us. You're doing so well. Thank you so much. Keep it going. Keep going all the way around for us.
Well done,
That
kids.
is amazing. Thank you. Come on. If that's the children, you're doing such a good job. Thank you so much. Yeah. Oh, this is incredible. Thank you so much. Keep going. Can you do it faster for us? That's it. Well done. Keep going faster and faster. Faster. Keep going faster and faster and faster. Spin it round as fast as you can. Keep going faster. Good game. That's easy. Thank you. Come on. If that's the children, you're doing such a good job. Thank you so much. Yeah. Oh, this is incredible. Thank you so much. Keep going. Can you do it faster for us? That's it. Well done. Keep going faster and faster. Faster. Keep going faster and faster and faster. Spin it round as fast as you can. Keep going faster. Good game. Yeah.
Can you change direction for us?
Can you take your hands off and see if it still turns? Just try it. Just take your hands off and see if it still turns. Okay.
I didn't hear a bang over there.
Wow.
I think at that point where it was all turning then, I think it was just...
Oh, it's turning the other way. Go on, then turn it the other way for us. Which way do you want to go? Keep turning it whichever way you want.
When we started running fast, it
Yeah.
was like the only one that one.
Keep going again. Come on then.
The other way.
Whichever way you want to take it, start turning again for us. Yeah, move on.
It's going.
Come on
Still
then.
the same way.
Keep going. Thank you so much. Keep going. Keep going. We give you all the energy you need. Keep going for us, please. That's it. Keep going. Turn that table for us, please. Thank you.
Wow.
Keep going. That's it. Well done. Keep going. That is amazing. Come on. Thank you very much. Keep it going. Turn it. Oh, that's it. Well done. Keep going. That's it. Can you do it faster? Can you make it go much faster for
Can you
us?
do it faster for us?
Now leave one hand on the table, one person only to have contact with the table.
Come on, Spirit, keep going.
Just let go, please, folks. Just one person with contact with the table. See if it will still move with just one person touching.
What one person?
Right, so you're still touching.
So just
Yeah, come on, Spirit, can you
Spirit, can you still move
can
the
you move the
table?
table, please?
Or move the glass if you've not got the energy to move the
Keep
table.
turning the table for
Come
us.
on then, can
Still
you do
use our
that?
energy.
Come on then.
Come
You
on.
still move it for us. You've got all the energy around the
We're
table. You can still
still
use that
connected to the
energy.
table. We're still giving you the energy. See if you can move that table still, please. Come on, Spirit, you're doing such a really good job.
Come on, can you move it back?
You're being pushed.
Come on, you make it very cold.
Yeah.
Right, you right?
Yeah.
You sway.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Right. So just try one hand on it. Yep,
just fingertips.
just fingertips very lightly. Okay,
Come
Spirit.
on, Spirit.
Use that energy, keep moving the table. Can you start moving it around in a circle again for us, please?
How do we?
Come on then, that's it, keep going, you're building energy up, you can do it. Come on, Spirits. Start using that energy. Children under the table, if they're still there, can you move this table for us, please?
Come on then, play that game with us.
That was really, really good.
Can you push the table over towards Charlie? Or perhaps if you don't like Charlie, can you push the table away from Charlie? Can you just push the table forwards or in a different direction?
Can I just say I feel really panicky, like there's an adult just entered the room.
Okay. I've gone absolutely frozen. I'm actually
Yeah.
I feel panicky, like I've been doing something I shouldn't.
Someone not nice here. Come on, Spirit, use this energy and move the table for us, please.
Come on,
You need to
then.
run away from whoever's just come in, move the table away from them. Come on, Spirit, you can do this. This is absolutely incredible. Thank you so much for that.
Where is everybody?
I feel like somebody's
Yeah.
hiding behind
You.
me.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
It's still vibrating.
Yeah.
Can you push it? We don't mind if you still want to play with us.
If there's an adult just coming into the room, the children are having some fun, they're not doing any harm. Don't tell them off, we've asked them to do this.
But you're welcome.
If you want to help them move the table, that's great. But children, can you come back and start moving the table again, please?
Did somebody just pour a torch on?
No.
There was a light
There wasn't there?
on glowing on this
I thought
wall
it went
here.
on.
Yeah,
No?
I thought somebody
I
poured
heard
a
it
torch on.
clicking.
Yeah, I heard it clicking.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't even have a torch.
Okay.
torch in my pocket, but you have to press it on.
No, but
Come on, Spirits, come back to the table and start moving it for us, please. Don't be scared. You're not going to get told off.
Maybe you could just tap on the table for us again then, if you're concerned or worried. We'd just like to talk to you again. You've done so well communicating with us, that was amazing. Can you just tap on the table for us?
So you've nearly taken it all the way round. Can you just finish off taking it right round in one circle for us, please? Put it back where it was. Tidy up after yourself. Some children apparently do. Yeah, so some children do.
No, exactly, yeah, not one, but yeah.
No, actually it's not often, but yeah, it's worth a try.
Yes, it's always worth trying. I tell myself that every day.
We thank you so much, Spirit, for everything you've done so far this evening. That was absolutely incredible.
It is amazing, Spirit.
Can you keep on moving the table for us? Can you use the energy that we're giving to you to carry on moving it, please? Thank you. Keep going, build the energy up, come back to the table. Use the energy that we've got. If you need to get underneath it and lift it a little bit, that's fine. Just start moving the table again for us.
Just make sure we've only got real light touch on the table, so you only need your fingertips.
Come on,
All your
Spirits, please, come
just
back to
energy.
us. That'd be really, really good. That is the best activity I've seen on this table.
Do we still have the children in here with us? Children, if you're here, please make a sound. If you're not at the table anymore and you're in the room, that's fine. Could you make a sound in the room to let us know where you
The
are?
table's vibrating.
Yeah, it
It's
drags
vibrating.
slightly then.
Come on, children.
Come on, you can still do
Come
it.
on.
You still got the energy.
Are you still in here? If there is a teacher in here, or one of the head teachers of the school, if you are now in here and you're taking control of your room again, could you please indicate that you're here? Make a sound. Move the table. Knock on the table. We'd like to know who we're talking to. Is it the children?
If you've not got the energy to move the table, can you move the glass on the table?
Whoever's in here is really cross.
Yeah.
We'd like to know who we're talking to. We'd like to know who we're talking to. We'd like to know who we're talking to. We'd like to know who we're talking to.
Whoever's in here is really cross. Whoever's in here is really cross. Whoever's in here is really cross. Whoever's in here is really cross.
Yeah.
Alright, use that energy that you're not happy, focus it on the table and move the table in a really big movement, just to show us how displeased you are. Really push that table in one direction, show us that anger. Come on, focus it and push this table in one direction with one big shove.
Anybody feel a knock on?
Yes, it's like, yeah. Don't just tap it.
Can you feel that?
Use energy, use anger, use the frustration that you're sending through me into this table and shove it in one direction.
You come across as a big character, do something big, make us jump.
We've had little kids moving this table, come on.
If it's who I think it is, you can just push this table right against the wall right now. Come on, do it. Move this table in one big direction.
Come on, stop playing. Do something big. If children can move it more than you can. You're not a big man, really.
Don't control the anger. Use it on this table. If you want to unleash it on the table and push the table.
Are you frustrated that the children were in here?
My right arm's just gone freezing cold. Yes, yeah.
He's drumming like he's
Yeah.
ready to do something.
Yeah.
Can you feel that vibration?
Yeah. Come on.
Stop thinking about it.
Move the table. Push it in one direction for us. Use the anger that you've got and really push the table.
Frustrated?
Can you hear that? Just
Yeah, I can.
Just hear.
Yeah.
Are you annoyed that we're here?
Come on.
Right, listen to
Put your
that.
hands flat on the table, guys, and you can feel it.
Put your hands, yeah. You can feel the
Yeah.
pressure coming up from
Mhm.
underneath.
Oh yeah.
Just move them without
Come on, do something.
Come on.
Can you tilt the
Yeah,
table then?
it's banging, it's banging.
Can you lift it up at one
Are we
side?
starting to spin to the left?
Yeah.
That's
That's
like,
Sure.
come on, keep doing that.
Yeah.
Come on, children.
Come on,
move it
Spirit.
Can you
faster
lift
than
it
you can.
up? Come on, can you lift
Bounce the
the table
table
up?
for
Do
us.
it again.
Come through.
It's lifted.
Push it across the
Come
floor.
on.
Children can do better than you.
Come on, bounce the table, lift the table, do what you want, just move this table around. You've got so much energy and so much anger.
Come on, if you are frustrated, if you tilt the table up and then let it go, it will make quite a loud sound.
You can feel it, can't
Turn to
Yeah.
Come on,
Yeah.
that's it, come
Are
on.
you frustrated?
Keep going.
Come on,
Doing
keep it
really,
going.
really well. Come on, spirits.
Can you feel that through your hands?
Yeah.
Just constantly.
Yeah.
I've lifted
Just
hands and
something's
hands, I
there.
can still feel it
Yeah.
through my fingertips.
Do you know who's in it?
Did somebody deep breathe then?
Is it one thing?
Yeah.
Do you know who's in it?
Did somebody deep breathe then?
Is it one thing? Do you know who's in it?
Did somebody deep breathe then?
Is it one thing? Do you know who's in it?
Did somebody deep breathe then?
Is it one thing? Do you know who's in it?
Did somebody deep breathe then?
Is it one thing?
Did you really deep
Yeah, it was.
breath then?
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on then, build your energy up.
Shall we call him?
Is that
Yeah, go on then.
Yeah.
Come on, Drac. Come on, Drac. Drac, if that's you, move this table.
We know you're in now, Drac. Come on.
One of the teachers.
Oh, yeah. No, he wasn't.
No, it wasn't him, that's it.
Drac!
Come on, Drac, if that's you, come and tell us to shut up again.
Can't remember his proper name.
Oh my god.
Mr.
Yeah, Mr. Drac.
Sir Drac.
Oh, I cannot remember what his
They
actual
called him
name
Drac
was.
because he looks like Dracula.
It was a nickname that the children
Yeah.
gave him.
Surely that would make you angry.
John Robinson.
Oh,
no.
Come on, Drac, this is
Come
it.
on,
Very
if
well,
that
very
makes you
well.
angry,
Yeah,
then
yeah.
move this table. Show us how angry it
Come on, move the table.
Come on, Drac. You're in here now.
The children could do it. You
Come
sure
on.
You can.
Yeah.
Drac, you've scared the children off. That's a little bit mean of you, really.
If you want to scare us off, move the table with one big movement.
Push them towards the door, Drac. If you want them to leave, push them towards the door so
Yeah,
they
go on,
know you want us
push
to
the table
go.
all the way over to the door and we'll leave.
Come on, then, it's time to go.
Is it creepy in this way?
Yeah.
Isn't it? Come on, you can do it better than that. Move it. Push it in one big movement.
going up and down.
Yeah.
I can feel that.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on,
Use
Drac.
the energy we've got and just push this table.
Come on,
Come on,
Is that
Drac.
the bus?
It's going up
Come on,
and
can you
down.
lift it?
Okay. Come on
can you lift the
now.
table? Come on.
Turn the table over, throw it onto the
Come
floor.
on, Drac. Come on, lift it. Come on.
Come on.
We can feel it trying.
You're doing well. Come
I feel
on.
anger, I can just feel energy.
That's it, well done. Keep going.
Don't stop. Keep
Keep
going.
going. You're doing really, really well. There's so much pressure on that table, you can actually feel it dragging on the floor.
Yeah.
Whereas when it was going before, it was gliding.
Yes.
Come on.
Keep going.
That's it. Keep
Come on,
going.
Drac.
Keep going, keep going, keep going. That's it. Keep going. Well done.
Well done.
Keep going. That's it. Well done. You're doing really, really well. Is that the best you've got? Can you do more? Can you move it more for us?
Come on, the children can do better.
I know you can. Come on.
Come on, Drac. You're late to the party, really, Drac.
Oh, yeah. Come on.
Have you got the energy left to give us? Come on, you scared the children away.
Constant drumming.
Yeah.
Like he's sat drumming his fingers.
Yeah. Are you waiting for something, Drac? What are you waiting for?
And no stop.
Yeah, that's because you've asked a question.
Yes.
Back again.
You move the glass.
Come on, move the table, please. We know you get fed up with people being here asking you to do the same thing week in, week out. But we would like to communicate with you and find out about you. If you're happy for us to be here, can you turn the table a bit for us, please? Move the table slightly so we know it's you and that you're happy for us to be here.
Or throw it if you don't want us to be here. Throw it in anger.
Yeah, go on.
Go on, something really big.
Do you want us to leave? If you want us to leave, you need to move the table, twist it or rock it.
Do something to let us know.
Feels like he's done.
Can you answer
Yeah,
us?
I feel
Just feel
Yeah, to be
something
honest,
slipped.
I also feel that
Mm.
it's just disappeared off, yeah.
Yeah.
I think you just sod it.
Yeah.
Seems something wrong.
Yeah.
Let me just check the time, guys. Okay, so it's 12:30.
If Drac's gone, are the children back? Can they come back and
Someone's
move the table?
affecting it, but it's not
Yeah.
correct.
Come on, are the children back?
Come on, give us
Was you enjoying playing with
Come on,
us?
kids, if Drac's gone, you can come back now and come and play with the table again.
Because that was brilliant. You did really, really well.
That was so impressive. Oh, thank you. You're going to carry on moving it for us. Are the children back? Do you want to play a game again? Do you want to start turning the table round?
Shall we try linking fingers again, see whether there's a bit more in it?
If you keep moving it the way you were, I'm going to have to walk backwards. That's it. Come on, you've got to walk back on the table.
Roll on now.
That's it.
Oh, that's
All the
really
energy that
good.
you need.
Oh, that's it. Come on then.
Is this the children?
Yeah, I think it is. I think they're back.
You're stubborn. That's just it.
Oh, yes. Come on. That's it. Well done.
Wow.
Well done. Keep going. You're doing brilliantly. That was really, really good. Can you do that again?
Did you have to hide from Drac?
He's gone now, so you can play
That's
again.
it. Can you move the table for a yes? Did you hide from Drac?
Can you tap the table once for yes, twice for no?
Are you the same children that were in here a moment ago?
Very light tap there.
One, very nice.
Very everyone.
Yes and no, we are even on here. Keep, go on then, that's how you build up the energy. It's moving, isn't it?
Is Charlie joining you at the table now?
I think so.
Come on then, yes, come
Somebody said
on.
that, we'll freeze it.
Come on then, move the table.
With Charlie over
Come on then. Get this table moving.
Charlie,
Come on.
directly under me. Keep
Charlie, if you come to play, if you come to see if you
That's
can
it.
Well done, Charlie.
Well done.
Well done.
Is it funny, Charlie?
Wow, keep going.
Everyone got the thing on nicely, yeah?
Yeah.
Excellent, well done, thank you.
Have they put that back to where it
Well, I
was?
was just going to say that.
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty
Wrong
much.
way round. Pretty much in the right place.
Have you put it back so the teachers can't see you being
I
played?
did something tied up, didn't I?
Yeah.
Exactly what I said.
Oh dear, that was funny.
Right, okay. I think I'm going to have to call it, guys.
Okay.
So,
Thank you, Spirit.
Spirit.
Thank you.
Yes, let me catch your handbag, sorry. It's up to them.
Well,
That's absolutely fine.
no, not like that. We
So,
had to talk, didn't
Is it real, is it?
we? Wow.
So strange.
yes.
It's such a